Hello, I'm Chicago Pinot. I have another review today. I'm going to Burgundy this time. This is a wine from the village of Epineuil, and I will be spelling these out on the YouTube page and on my blog. So if I mispronounce anything, please email me, chicagopinot@gmail.com, and correct my pronunciations. So from the village of Epineuil, which is in the far north area of Burgundy, very far north near Chablis. It's a little bit east of Chablis. And this is from the Abbey, Domaine de l'Abbé. And like I said, from the village of Epineuil. And it is made by Dominique Gruhet-Dulaine. And that's, we will spell that out, like I said, Dominique Gruhet-Dulaine. And that's a fly. And we have an audience today, which is always nice. I hope we have a big audience watching the videos. It means a lot to me. Please give me feedback. I'm going to zoom in on the label. I bought this about a year ago in Washington, D.C. from the importer Peter Weygandt. He's a very popular importer, and he does have a small store in the Georgetown area of Washington. So I've already poured it. Let's give it a smell or two. Or a sniff. Yeah, this is very typical Burgundy. This is an 05, so I bought it a year ago and it already had some age on it. And what we're getting here is a classic Burgundy nose. A lot of barnyard, being a little bit gracious here. A lot of what comes out of the barnyard from the animals, if I could be that delicate about it. It does have that kind of aroma to it, aromas that are very typical of a farm or a barnyard. Doesn't mean it's going to taste like that, though. It's just what the nose is giving off, along with some real dried fruits, some prunes and figs and things like that. So let's give it a taste. The acid is way high on this. I would call this high acid and probably trying to judge the tannins on this. Probably medium minus 10 is, if we're going 1 to 5 on a tannin scale, it would be about a 2. It's very refreshing. I did give it a little chill for about a half hour. And with a lot of reds, except maybe for Cabernets and high tannin wines, you don't want to chill them that much. But for a lighter wine like a Pinot Noir from the classic region of Burgundy, it's fine to put it in the fridge for about half an hour or so. I'm really impressed by the finish of this wine and the very high acidity. I wouldn't pair this necessarily with a really strong braised meat, but for lighter meat dishes and lighter fishes, that would be a better choice in my opinion. One more sip. And of course, after a little decanting or a day or so in the fridge, perhaps the kind of funky aromas may wear off a little bit. So I'll update the blog if that's the case. So this was about $19. I have not seen it locally, but I will be checking out other Pinots from the region of Epineuil, the village of Epineuil, and I'll make some comparisons on my blog the next time I try one of these. So that's the wine for today. It's about $19, like I said, and I'm trying to figure out what effect the age has had on this. I think the age has maybe dropped the fruit out a little bit, but I'm still getting some blackberry and, like I said, the figs and raisin kind of component is what I'm getting the most. So that's my wine report for today. Thank you for watching, and remember, friends, don't let friends drink bad Pinot.